everybody. Hello. Welcome, welcome. We're going to start pretty soon. Just give it a moment here. Trying to get a few things set up. Get some music in the background too. Get it all set up for us. Let's play a little bit of deep house. Alright. So, what's going on, everybody? It's been an exciting few weeks or so, I guess, with the world of One Piece. We had the ban list, and now we don't have a ban list. And I'm very suspicious, and I think that it's just Bandai controlling the game and in the West. As you can see, Red's always topping, so that's just my take. It also could be them trying to adjust the market to make it all, how do we say, prices go up. It's very interesting because the East is so different than the West when it comes to the games being played and what is happening, So we'll see what happens. All right, so let a few people come in. If anybody's in there, let me know how the audio is. I'm checking out on my side. It seems like it's fine. So we'll get into it in a bit, All right, so I'm going to step away for just one moment. Gonna step away, like I said, for one moment, and I will be right back. Okay? Guys, I'm back. Just had to step out for 1 second and handle something. So, what are we doing tonight? Tonight, we are doing two things. One, this came out last Friday, and I got my hands on one. So we'll crack into this and see what do we have. All right, there's a couple different dons that you can get. One of two different types, and then sleeves as well, and then you get 2 packs of OP4 and 1 pack of OP3. We'll crack that open in just a moment. And then we're also gonna go, coming out this Friday, starter deck number 10, the 3 captains, the ultimate deck. This one's I'm excited to get into. Why? Because I know there's some broken cards in here. Not broken, but I mean, this is gonna change the meta. It's red and purple, and quite a few people are excited with the Law Leader and the Luffy that's here. And then there's some cards here for support as well. Also, we'll talk a little bit as we're opening this one up. Let's get the camera focused on me. Hey. All right, so let's switch it up and get to a different view. And let's get over to our over the camera view. And we're gonna go into this. Let's get into the devil fruit right now. Alright, so let's get the trusty Triforce knife. And let's see how we open this one here. So I picked this one up from T's Toys and Games in Davie, Florida. South Florida. So if you're ever in South Florida, you're looking for action figures, trading cards, Funko Pops, DVDs, Blu-rays, anything collectible. My man's got it, so definitely go hit up T's Toys and Games for sure. Alright, so devil fruit. Oh, very nice. Alright, let me see if I eat this. Just kidding. I'm not gonna get all stretchy. End up being Nika the sun god. Alright, so they wrapped this up with a nice little plastic thing. Alright, I'm gonna open up our some people say you could use this as a deck box. I don't think so. I would not do this as a deck box. But here we go. Let's put this fruit back together. There we go. Pretty nice. Cool to have. Stands on its own. So we got one pack of OP4, 2, 3. We got the Luffy Don. Pretty cool. Alright, and then we got the Gungam sleeves. So let's get into, let's zoom in a little bit here. And let's get into these packs. Let's do OP3 first. Let's do OP4. Hope these cards are okay, because this came up with that. Alright, I'm going to go straight to the hits. So this is what I like to call a foo-foo pack. You get a leader, and with that leader you get nothing but rares. Let's see this one here. I've seen a few openings of these. There hasn't been much. Another foo-foo pack. So Crocodile Leader, Ulti, and Tremble. Couple rares. Alright. So let's get into this one here. Ah, this one looks like it's... Let's see if anything with this OP3. Done. Let's see. So it's not a foo-foo. So let's see what we get. 3,000 Worlds. See this a lot now. And an SR of Kaku. Alright, and a Dawn. Alright, so that kind of does it for the Gungam fruit. Let's move along. Put that over here. And let's go ahead and look at what's in this 3 captains box. Let's zoom out a little bit for 3 captains. So this is very interesting because this I've seen the Japanese openings of these, and let's put this away. I've seen the openings on the Japanese side, and it actually comes with a deck box, which is really, really cool. The Japanese one was packed differently, and these are packed the way they do the US one. So I find it very interesting that they have 2 different styles in the East and the West on how to pack One Piece cards. But definitely, let's get into this one right now. What do we have? Guys, comment below. What do you think? You think this is going to change the meta? I know OP5 will change the meta. There's a lot of things that are changing. But let's see. Because out here in the West, some players are very aggro, if you know what I mean. Just opening the box. Wow. It already comes packaged in the deck box. Very nice, very nice. We got Luffy, Kid, and Law. A little protection there because it is 50 cards plus, well, it's 50 plus 10 Dons. And you got a little divider there with the artwork. It's very nice. Alright. Well, put the deck box over here. Let's get into these. So this whole set is foiled. The whole set is foiled. Means every card, even the Dons, are foiled. Which I think is awesome. So let's look at the Don first. So let's separate those here. Boy, look at the foiling on the Don. Camera captures that. So you get 10 Dons and they're all foiled. Definitely be running these. Really nice. These are actually very nice. Nicer than the Dons that I made. that's for sure. They do pick up humidity pretty good, but these are going to get sleeved and put in a deck. Alright, so let's start off first with the three captains. We have Law. 1 second before I start with that. Let's just do a little transformation here. Let's get this the right view here. So we've got Law, beautiful foiling on Law. Let's put him right here. So he's one of the three captains on this set. We also have Kid. This is sick foiling. Oh my god, look at that. And then Straw Hat himself, Monkey D. Luffy. Now the effects on all three of this Luffy's a 6K. He's the only second 6K aside from Whitebeard, but he has only 3 lives. If you have 0 down cards on your field or 8 or more down cards on your field, you can add 1 card as active. So ramping up, if you're at 8 down, you automatically go to 9. Law is all about shamblings with -3 down, which is really, really cool. You could KO a 3000 power character or less, and you can play a 1/4 cost. So you can play a blocker, you can play something that ramps you up. So let's put these 3 captains over here, and then we're going to go into the others that are here. So you also get 2 of the Monkey D. Luffy. This is a rush, and once per turn, when your opponent attacks a blocker, when your opponent activates a blocker, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 8000 power or less. So definitely a big swing, big boy here. 10K, 11,000 power. You also get 2 of the Law blocker, but this blocker on play down -1. If the opponent has 7 cards or more, they have to trash 2. So very nice. You get 2 of that. You also get 2 of the 7-drop Kid. Now this Kid is when attacking and on play down -1, your leader gains 1000 power. I've seen plays where if you have multiple of these, you can crack up this Luffy to 8K. And then we have reprints. We have 4 reprints of the OP01 Rush Zoro, 3-drop 5K power. This card is very nice reprint. Very nice foiling reprint. We also have 4 of the bans for 3 weeks, but we'll be returning December 8th, Nami. And man, the foiling on this one is beautiful. Wow. A special nice OP01 Searcher Nami. Next up, it's 4. I've never seen this done before. 4 of the Rush Zanji. This is from the starter 10. So if your opponent has a character of 5000 power or more, which they more than likely will, this gains Rush. Alright, so you get 4 of this beautiful foiled Sanji. We also have 2 new Jinbeis, 2K counter, 2-drop, 2000 power, and Dawn times 1 when attacking, give up to one of your opponent's -2. So dropping their power so you can use Law's effect. You get 4, so a full play set of Killer. When a Dawn is returned to your field, KO up to one of your characters with a cost of 3 or less. So any 3 drop card would be KO'd. And that's one per turn, once per turn. Nice effect there. 5 drop, 6k power. Let's go to the next one. We've got 4 more of the 4 of the Sachi and Penguin. This one is very good because it kind of gives you ramping if you're losing Law's effect of the Dawn minusing. Definitely you get 4 of him. Of them, excuse me. Alright, let's go on. We get 4, so a full play set of Gene Bart. Gene Bart's an interesting one because on play, if you rest a Dawn from your Dawn deck and then a set as act, you get a Dawn. So you rest one and you get an additional Dawn. And you get 4 of these, and again, these are foiled like the rare cards. And this is for starter 10, it's not a reprint. You also get 4 of Heat, 3 drop, 1000 counter, 4000 power. When a down card on your field is returned to your Dawn deck, this character gains 2000 power, so it becomes a 6k swinger. And that's once per turn. So we get 3 of these. One of the coolest cards in the deck. You get 4 Beppel. And this one I'm playing when attacking. If your opponent has more Dawn than you do, you get to ramp and get 1 Dawn added. Alright, continuing on, we have a full play set of Wire. Getting close to the end of this deck here. So she's a 3 drop, 1000k counter, and 3k power. She's a blocker, and once per turn, when a Dawn card on your field is returned to your Dawn deck, draw 1 card and trash 1. So it's kind of like cycling through your deck. Foiling on this one. It's very nice. And then we got events. Yes, events. Got 2 of the Gum Gum Giant Sumo Slap. It's a counter for 1 cost. Your leader character gains 2000 power, and then KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 2000 power or less. So you can KO a chump blocker if they have one with this. Pretty cool. Straw Hat card. Next up is 2 of the Gum Gum Kong Gangling. KO up to one of your opponents with 7000 power or less. 5 drop. It's a main. And there's a trigger here. Up to one of your leaders gains 1000 power until the end of the next turn. So, cool trigger. And then finally, 2 of Punk Vice. Punk Vice. 3. It's a main. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less, and add up 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. So they'll give you a ramp for 3, and it's also the rest of 2 drop. Add, and then the trigger is add 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So it helps you ramp. That's pretty good actually. Because you could, if you take this from life and you decide to use the effect, it'll set 1 Dawn back to active, kind of ramping up. So there you have it. The 3 captains. Guys, tell me below. What'd you think of this? Do you think this will change the meta? Do you think that these cards here will be played? Do they get good play? I'm actually planning on running the Law. I think this card is pretty cool. Let's see if I can get that focused. Camera's having trouble focusing. Alright. But anyways, that'll do it for this evening. Thank you everyone who joined. I do have a few things planned for December. I will be doing actually for December 1st through the 24th, there will be 1 video a day of box rippings from various products. I do have lined up a case break for OP05. I do have lined up some other trading cards. Lorcan, I'm working on that as well. So guys, you know, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can see what I have coming up in December. And also my socials will be linked there below, and I also have the information to Tease Toys and Games, so you can go check them out if you're in the South Florida area. with all being said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And keep playing One Piece. Enjoy the game, and let me know what you think again about these cards. Are these some of the nicest looking cards you see? I think this is one of the best starter decks I've ever seen. But guys, let me know. All right. So thank you. Till next time. Keep ripping.